Hey guys, it's Toast again from the Fishyaker YouTube channel. It's fairly early morning on Sunday, the 16th of September. It's a little foggy out here right now. Returning somewhere to the north branch of the Susquehanna River. I think I know where I'm going, but if you've been watching lately, you know the river's been way up. It's really getting old. Everybody that fishes the Susky is getting tired of it. I think I know where I can find some slack water. Out in the current, it's still cranking. It did come down about another foot since yesterday. That being said, it's going to creep down a couple, more feet over the next couple days, but then it's going back up again. It's just been one of these roller coasters all summer long. But I'm going to go out. I think I know where there's a little bit of clearer water, some slacker current, away from the main channel of the river. Maybe get some smallies, some pike, or some muskies. Throw in some those crankbaits that I had on the video yesterday that I reviewed, the square-billed crankbait. Throw them some black spinner baits, which seems like the only color you should be using this year because black is best for muddy water. And heck, I'm gonna throw a gulp helpermite. I'll probably at least catch a catfish or something on that. But this high muddy water is getting really old. But let's see how it works out today. Spent several hours in the water. When I first got out, I just saw it was really overcast and foggy. Felt pretty good, a little bit of breeze. Had a lot of hits, but they're really slow, light, subtle hits. Like I've said before, just picking up the lure and moving it. But then when it started burning off, now we got some scattered clouds upstairs, a lot of blue sky, and that big yellow thing we haven't seen much the last couple of months. Once that burned off, the bite pretty much stopped. There were two other boats out. One got in already, and one's kind of just exploring around out there now. Just I don't know, I'm not seeing anybody catching anything, but basically I started out with a black spinnerbait, nothing on it at all. I was throwing a one of those crankbaits, that square bill crankbait, think I had one hit on it. Somehow I didn't hook it with all those barbs on it, but anyhow, one of the trebles. Everything I landed was on little gulp creature baits. I had some little gulp schmelts and ran out of them. Then I went to some gulp Helgramites. And then I was taking some gulp Cinco looking things and cutting them in half, kind of like a Ned rig. Was picking up quite a few little smallies on those, but again, most of them were throwing the hook as they were, getting up to the boat. They was barely holding on to it. They're just kind of shell-shocked from all this high, muddy, crummy water. But the flashy moving baits, they didn't even want to touch them. But these were, thrown. I was getting all of them right around current breaks and like the seams of the current, near rock, like rock and gravel beds and stuff like that. But really subtle pickups. You couldn't really tell if you were just like getting under a rock or if you had a smallie on. Nothing but smallies. No muskies even followed today. And the odd thing was, all the smallies I had some, from like, I don't know, like 8 inches on up to, I don't know, probably 16 inches. I had a hard time getting them in the boat, though, because they're barely on, biting. They didn't want to chew. But the color of them looked like a redfish. I don't know, it's weird. They really had a lack of pigmentation, looked a lot like wintertime bass. I'm sure it's from all the mud that's been in the water. But really weird looking smallies, really white, kind of silvery looking, almost looked like shad. It was kind of weird. But yeah, they looked a lot like redfish. But they weren't very aggressive. Even when I was hooking them, they weren't fighting very hard. It was like dead weight. But I'm going to go home to get a shower. I'm really tired of this muddy water. And yeah, it's coming down another foot or so next like 48 hours. It's going back up again, guys. Tiring. Anyhow, if you haven't, you know what the gig is. Go down below on the YouTube channel and click and subscribe to the Fishyaker YouTube channel. If you want to go fishing, let me know. Want me to come to you? Within reason, I'll come. I'll come fish with you. Especially if it gets me away from the muddy river right now, the way it's going. 2 weeks from now, Lila and I will be in Virginia Beach. We'll be back home in Norfolk at the TK tournament. That'll be a lot of fun. She won it last year in the youth division. A year before that, she was in second. A year before that, she was in third. And then my other daughter has a couple of third place and second place, I think, trophies or something in that. Remember last year I had a huge flounder that would have won, and it decided to jump out of my hands right as I was measuring it. I got it on video, but didn't get a measurement. Big, big flounder. Anyway, I'm going home. Catch you later.
Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.